Do you provide financing?
So we don't personally provide financing. We have partnered with a company called Loan Glide that will finance up to $50,000, and they work with tiny home building companies specifically. So they're well versed in this unusual type of project.
And who are your competitors? I know they were on there, but you can.
Yeah. So let's see. So we have Lime Media here. They are actually based, I believe, in Rockwall. They're not necessarily a competitor for us because they really focus more on like branding and a marketing experience. They work with like Amazon, Whataburger, things like that. Creative Mobile Interiors is a company owned by Airstream. So again, not really our competitor because they're targeting kind of a different demographic than we are. I think we're more accessible for our clients. And then lastly is Paved to Pines, which number one, they primarily work on converting vehicles into mobile homes, and they're also located in Canada, which is kind of like an obstacle for a lot of our clients.
What's the average cost to complete a bus or truck?
Yeah, so we have been averaging about a profit of like anywhere from 25 to 50%. It really just depends on the scope of the project and kind of like the size of the business and everything. So the average price that we're seeing that we charge is around $50,000, so around $25,000 profit, maybe a little bit less.
Yes. Who purchases the buses? Do that?
The client. The client, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've worked through that problem in the past. So yeah, they purchased the bus and bring it to us.
What's the turnaround time? You may have mentioned it, but what's the turnaround time on getting the vehicles complete?
It depends on a variety of factors. Like we've seen people not require plumbing, which is a pretty big deal for us, but anywhere from like 3 to 4 months, depending on. We also do like solar systems for these vehicles too, so they can be like off-grid capable, environmentally friendly, things like that.
How many can you take at one time?
At one time, we've actually recently grown to working on 3 at a time. It used to be about 4 a year when my husband and I did it by ourselves, maybe a little bit less than that, but.
What's the breakdown of the types of industries? I saw the barber, and I think I saw like another type of business, but what's your breakdown?
You would not believe the type of businesses that reach out to us. We have like mobile groomers, we have the mobile barbershop. There was one person that wanted to sell custom cowboy hats at like the Fort Worth stockyards. We recently worked with a school district to create like a mobile education center for them. So there is not one specific type.
Follow up. Why would someone think to even do a mobile business? Like, what is planted in their head to say, I want to do mobile versus a regular brick and mortar?
The price point, absolutely. Like I was saying with Ben, he's paid almost $900,000 in rent, and he doesn't even own that store. We built it for him for $30,000, and now he owns it, and he can take it anywhere. So, and I also think that COVID really helped us a lot, which is a weird thing to say, but I think it helped us a lot with business owners realizing like, hey, if I don't get any customers this month and I have to continue paying this rent, that's a really bad thing. So with the mobile aspect, they own it and they can take it anywhere that they need to.
I have a question. How do you deal with ensuring that you follow, that you're compliant, you follow, like if it's a restaurant or a salon, that they're compliant in order for them to get their licensing?
Yeah, absolutely. So believe it or not, there are not any type of regulations in one aspect of that. We work with this company called NOAA Certified, which is a team of engineers that come in and they document everything, look over everything, making sure that it's safe on our end in terms of like plumbing and electrical. And then as far as like the health things, we haven't really ran into that a lot because we haven't, like, for instance, food trucks are the hardest ones. We've done one up in Washington before. And we worked with the client. We told them, like, listen, we're from Texas, you're from Washington, we realize that your regulations are a little bit different than ours. So we kind of put that on them of just work with us to find these regulations that are important for you.
We have one last question. Who comes up with the design concepts for your trucks?
My husband does, actually. He does all of the 3D modeling. If you'll see, let's see if I can do that last picture. Oh yeah, so my husband designed that entirely. That was for the, like I said, the perfume shop. As far as like paint colors and like vibe and everything like that, that we work with the business owners, just because we realize that it's important that it matches their brand.
Thank you, great job.